Hey! What's everyone so down in the dumps for?
You're so clueless. We lost Marion to the Pilgrims. Do you realize how much that technology of hers is worth? They let a veritable gold mine slip right through their fingers.
You're pretty clueless yourself. Not everyone is as money hungry as you are. She was their friend. They've been through a lot together. First, the entire Ark gangs up on them, and now she's been kidnapped by some strangers. How could they not be torn up about it? Isn't that right? Called it.
Also, is there any special reason for Nikkes from the Talentum to be tagging along? Business is their forte, not combat. There's no reason for them to be joining us on a mission above ground.
Come to think of it, you're right. Commander, are they holding anything over you? Maybe a private loan or something?
Nothing like that. Everything has been drawn up in our contract.
I should have known. All those attacks on the outpost from people trying to capture Marion did a number on our major facilities. The subsequent renovation costs are weighing on everyone's mind.
Even if that's true, how can the commander have entered into a contract without even consulting us?
Commander, what's going on here?
Are you in debt? Acting as a guarantor?
You ought to have more faith in his financial acumen.
There's no need to be so on edge. We've struck a fair deal, even from your perspective. The contents of the contract are very simple. If you escort us to a specified point on the surface, any profits we make will be split right down the middle. That's it. Note that we don't even know what is at those coordinates. The three of us found out about these coordinates through different sources. We all agreed that this is an opportunity which may pan out quite well for us financially.
You're being too modest. We all operate in different business fields, and it's rare for all three of us to agree on something. The fact that this has happened means we're about to hit pay dirt.
Let's go, Bolt. Let's start the show. Okay, moving. Do I have to fight? Do you see it? The blue sky. The bright sun. It's exactly how the books describe them. If we continue on our way, defeating raptures as we go, we can get our hands on some high-tech artifacts that have been buried in the ground for over half a century. It might be dangerous, but I'm not worried. Our handsome and capable sweetie will protect us. You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Certainly seems so.
Anyways, with a handsome hunk protecting us, will we be able to obtain any high-tech artifacts? Stay tuned, everyone, and don't go changing the channel.
Don't mind them. It's a common thing that mall owners do. Streaming gets them on Tetra TV, where the SJs help give their malls some added exposure. Rupee runs one of the largest shopping malls in the Ark.
That and the fact that emotional marketing is all the rage these days. The more you put your product out there, the more valuable it becomes. There's no better story than something having been obtained up on the surface through blood, sweat, and tears. So the more she goes on camera and shows off, our piece of the pie gets bigger and bigger.
Ugh, it's all about money with you people. Okay, let's get started. Okay, moving out. Ugh, do I have to fight? Let's go, let's get started.
Commander, 9 o'clock. Can you see it? The Raptures are on the move.
They're moving like ants in a straight line. I think they're transporting something.
I can't quite make it out, but it's very shiny. A jewel or some electronic part. Something of that sort.
I smell something.
I've got a good feeling about this.
We'll find what we're looking for at the end of that line. By the way, they seem to be heading right towards the coordinates we're aiming for. This can't be a coincidence.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Wait, are you guys out of your mind? You're just going to take Talentum at their word and barge straight in?
But, Anise, if there's a treasure to be found here, we won't have to worry about money ever again. We've been through hell ever since the outpost started being raided. We're on the verge of running out of gas and electricity, and we only have cold water for showers. Even our rations were cut in half. I'm tired of living off other people's table scraps.
Wait. Are you the one who keeps stealing my snacks?
Hey, rookie. Just how poorly have you been treating these ladies?
It doesn't have to be a frontal assault. We can sneak in from behind and snag the treasure that way. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Okay, moving out. Let's get started. Do you want me to go there? Let's get started. Do you want me to go there? Ugh, do I have to... Incoming encounter! Is that right?
Tell me something. What made you suddenly decide to come up to the surface? If you're part of the Talentum, you should be well off. There shouldn't be any reason to put yourself in danger like this.
Don't you ever watch the news?
Sure. National Defense News. They're always introducing sweet new firearms.
No, I mean news channels that deal with social issues, stuff like that. Macilla's stock prices have been cut in half. It's been all over the news. Their investors lost a small fortune.
What? That sack of Sewin's company?
Yes. Unfortunately, we were one of those investors. In order to make up our losses, we have to start taking risks. Like coming up to the surface.
You should know that better than anyone. Think about everything that's happened. When their main squad Matisse returned, they had all been corrupted. Macilla's was the only no-show during the assault on the underground facility. It was also revealed recently that Sewin never subjected the members of Matisse to a memory wipe. Then on top of that, one of their researchers became a sort of whistleblower exposing all sorts of malfeasance. After that, people's faith in the company plummeted, and so did the stock prices.
As it stands, a memory wipe is the only fix for corruption. Matisse not doing that means they're all still inside the Ark, corrupted as ever. The citizens feel like they're a major liability.
To be honest, Sewin is known for her favoritism towards Matisse. I can understand why she would want to preserve their memories. As a Nikke, part of me hopes she would be able to find another way. But as an investor, it's a different story. It's complicated.
Okay, moving out. Incoming encounter! Is that... Okay, moving out. Incoming encounter! Is that right? Let's go, Bolt! Understood. Let's start the show! Okay, moving out. Let's get started! Okay. Incoming encounter! Is that right?
It's bizarre. Those raptures are circling around the same spot.
Think their directional sensors are broken?
All of them at once? Fat chance.
Dala, you've been recording their movements this whole time, right?
Sure enough. Based on analyzing the record, those raptures aren't moving around aimlessly. Rather, they seem to be patrolling around the coordinates that we're aiming for, as if they're trying to protect it. Most likely. So what do you want to do? Do we charge straight in? Or give up and go back?
We've been through hell ever since the outpost started being raided. We're on the verge of running out of gas and electricity, and we only have cold water for showers. Even our rations were cut in half.
I'm tired of living off other people's table scraps. I'm getting sick of it. Sick, I tell you. So you're the one who keeps stealing all my food.
Hmm?
Let's go, Bolt!
Enemy sighted.
Let's go, Bolt!
Let's start the show.
Enemy neutralized.
Whew, I nearly thought I was done for back there.
After we get through this, we can take a nice long soak in a private hot tub. In the finest presidential suite, of course. As long as I think about that, I can manage to find that second wind.
Me too. Nothing's more motivating than the thought of no longer having to sneak into the commander's room in the middle of the night for hot water. What? I'm not the only one.
Don't look at me! Other people do it too.
I have no comment.
Wowee! What a scandal! Our dashing commander seems so prim and proper on the outside. But in reality, he's a Lothario who seduces poor young Nikkes by luring them into the showers and doing unspeakable things to them. But don't you know? Sex sells! I bet our viewers will double because of this.
Stop kidding around. We need to hurry up and move. If we hit the jackpot with this one, we'll all be able to have anything we want, private hot tubs included.
Understood. Let's start the show.
Okay,
Enemy sighted.
Dala, are you sure these are the proper coordinates? It looks to me like...
Exactly.
it really
Yikes! So much for the private hot tub. Sayonara, Presidential Suite.
This is... I can't believe this.
Oh my god!
Jackpot! This steel that's sticking to our feet is gondesium! All of this iron just lying around our rapture course. Not only that, aren't these data chips? That were part of some secret research and went missing during the first rapture invasion.
Rupee, what are you doing? Don't just stand there flapping your gums, start grabbing! I can't grab any more.
Me too. I've reached my limit.
This should all get us out of the red. Let's head back.
What was that?
A landslide. Or a garbage slide, rather?
Uh-oh, I guess we took a little too much.
No, that's not it. Raptures. They must have been lying dormant in the garbage dump. But we woke them up by digging around.
That's what you get for being so greedy.
Stop talking like you're innocent. You were digging right along with us.
Guess it's time to crash the party. After finding such a massive haul, it'd almost be strange if we didn't encounter some resistance. Can we trust you to hold up your end of the bargain? We'll split everything 50-50.
Well, of course.
Leave it to us. Bashing heads in is what we do.
Encounter.
Little more. I can do this.
Reloading. Oh! Shopaholic shot! Last year's fashion. Time to go. Whoa!
dominating the competition. Nothing beats cold, hard cash.
Enemy neutralized.
That was easy. All that's left now is to go back and cash it all in. Then it's time to rush over to the luxury hall.
First thing I'm gonna do is install a heater in the dorm.
I'm going to indulge in the most decadent dessert I can find.
Hey, that reminds me. Don't ever steal my snacks again.
Of course. I can't stand the taste of that cheap Splendamin. I'd much rather prefer fine and exquisite desserts.
Wait,
What, am I too pretentious?
not that. I feel a vibration.
You're right, the garbage heap is moving again. I think more raptures were sleeping at the bottom.
I can see them! 1, 2, 5? More than 20?
All above carrier class. There's no way we can win. If we want to get out of this alive, we need to haul ass out of here.
But what about the treasure? We can't carry it all while running.
Just grab what's most valuable and toss the rest.
This can't be! The presidential suite! My strawberry cream parfait! Master! Okay, this one then. Just this one.